Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lele's Artistic Jewelry Design channel. My name is Lele, or Leonda. Hopefully everyone is having a great day, a great weekend, and everything is all right with everyone. Today we are going to be doing a necklace from beads and stones again. And we're going to be incorporating some of bargain bead box materials with it, along with some other materials from my own stash, but I'll go over them as we get into the project. But we always know I'll first start off with the blessing of today before I get off into the project. If you want to skip a forward, fast forward, that's fine. So you can go straight to the jewelry making part, that's fine. So the blessing of the day started off with in Song of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 7. Many waters cannot quench love, rather can the floods drown it. If a man would give all the substance of his house for love, it will utterly be contemned. That's out of Song of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 7. The blessing of today is, take my life and let it be consecrated. Lord, to thee, take my moments and my days. Let them flow in ceaseless praise. Take my hands and let them move at the impulse of thy love. Take my feet and let them be swift and beautiful for thee. Take my love, my Lord, I pour at thy feet its treasure store. Take myself and I will be ever only all for thee. That is our blessing for today. May it bless you and bless someone else. That concludes the reading for today. And I always ask the Lord to take my hands to create beautiful arts of jewelry. Give me a vision, some type of knowledge of how the jewelry should look and feel as I make it. So today we have some wire here. So we're going to be working with this wire. This is about 20, let's say about 20 gauge wire. I'm going to try to work harden it so that it will flow and look better around the neckline. So what you do is you just take some flat nose pliers or some nylon pliers, and you just want to work harden it some. Or you can take a block and a nylon hammer, put it on the block and harden it up some. Any kind of way you want to do this to harden it up is really your choice. I know just about where I need this to be. Hopefully you all have enjoyed a lot of the videos that I make. Okay, it's getting there. The way I need for it to be work hardened. Hello to my subscribers that have been with me for a while. And if there's any new viewers, hello. My name is Lele, or Miss L, or Leona, but I prefer Lele or Miss L. Let's see. Yes, good now. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is I think I'm going to have to curl at least one end of this so things don't come off. I'm not going to use this end, but I'm going to curl it. Just so my beads won't roll off. So see, I curled that in because I'm going to be beading on this end. So we got this, we got a component here. That's going to be the focal point, and I'm going to drop some beads off of this. I'm going to be using some chain. This is 24 karat gold plated link chain, curved link chain. So we're going to be using that. We're also going to be using some jump rings. These as well as 18 karat gold plated jump rings. Use some of those. I don't know how many. I'm not going to be needing that many. I already know, probably about 2 at the most. So we'll see. We'll see. I know I'm going to be needing some very small ones. I often use these because I'm going to be draping some small ones off of this chandelier components. I'm going to be using some eye pins. And we might be using the majority of them. So we're going to be using some eye pins as well. As well as some straight head pins. So I'm going to grab my tray. Just go over what we're going to be using here. We're going to be using some fancy Jasper. This comes from Bargain Bead Box. And I do believe this comes from Galaxy of Gemstones. If not, it comes from Midnight Skies, but they're matte beads. We're going to be using those with it. Okay, we're going to be using those, and they are 8 millimeters fancy Jasper matte round beads. These right here. I'll be using some of those. I might throw in some fancy Jasper tumble nugget beads that come from Bargain Bead Box as well. Like I said, I'm going to be incorporating some beads from other boxes into this right here. So actually the other box that I'm be using all this from is from Beads and Stones. Everything will be linked down in the description box from where everything comes from. We're going to be using some round gold spacer beads. These right here come, these teardrops. We're going to be using some of those. These come from the Bargain Bead Box from their sister store, which is Bead Box Bargain. We're also going to be using some peachy fuzz crystals. This come from Cherry Tree beads. That'll be down in the description as well. And right here we have Indian agate. We're going to be using some of the Indian agate stones that come from the previous video, which is from Bees and Stones subscription box, which is $29.97 a month. You get high quality grade gemstones and findings. It's well worth the money, because as you see, I still have more beads to use from that box and components. We also have, these is 6 millimeters and this is 4 millimeter Indian agate beads, Indian agate gemstones. So these are natural gemstones we're going to be working with, along with crystal and along with metal. And then we're going to be incorporating probably some of these right here. And these are high quality laser surface acrylic beads, and these come from Fiona, Studio Fiona DIY on TikTok. Okay, all of that be down in the description box. And you see how they shine like glass. So these are high quality. They feel a little bit like glass too, so they are of good quality. So with that said, we're gonna get started. First thing first, we're gonna make our component here, the focal point of this here necklace. And we're gonna put on a jump ring. So let's put that right there. Let's get into making this part. So we're going to be using some needle nose pliers and some bent nose pliers. If this is the type of content you like watching, jewelry making, or even unboxing, please hit that thumbs up. Share it with someone, because sharing is caring. Trying to see if I want to put that right there, because I'm going to be hanging something from it. We'll see. So as you see, we have a jump ring on there. Let's see here. I think I'm going to hang, see which way I'm going to hang it. I know if I want the teardrop hanging down or up. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna hang it up so. So we're going to take a teardrop. And this color is almost like a grayish, greenish, olive color. It's got like a little surface finish on it. Got some ribs on it as well. So we're going to take it. We're going to use the eye pen. Okay, so we got it in the eye pan. So we're going to gauge how much we need to just cut off. Probably a little bit more. Okay. So we got about how much we needed to cut off there. So that's about how I want my hook to look. This camera be trying to focus on everything what it should be focusing on. Okay. So let's see, it's supposed to go that way. So I got them lined up the right way. So we're going to open up the jump ring. We're going to put that focal on there. So see, just in case you missed it. Yep, one of my nails broke off. Okay, let's turn this around. Okay. That's one. Then I'm just going to put a little bitty jump ring there at the top. We're going to use a bunch of little bitty jump rings now. We're going to pull a bunch of little bitty jump rings out. Now, I know a lot of this I'm going to do on, some of this I'm doing on camera, some I'm going to do off camera. Because we know sometimes jewelry making can be a little bit long. Okay, I see the opening. Let's get it in there. Now let's close that up. Now I know that it's that way, but the top of this right here is going to have to be turned a different way. In order for it to rest on this wire right. Okay. Now let's just see. See, even though it's on the wrong side, but you get the picture. Close the rest like that. But it's gonna be, so I'm gonna do some stringing on here. And then we're gonna have a chain coming from it. So that's the start of the focal. Now we gotta do some drops here. So we're gonna be using some head pins. And we're gonna be using some head pins. We're gonna be using some beads. Let me just scoop out some. And let's just start with these first. Get these little pieces of fragments out the way. So let's try a long one. I need my knot line to straighten this pan up some. Okay, we're gonna be doing some drops off of the chandelier piece. So we're gonna be, let me see, using some agates. So we got a gold spacer bead, I'm gonna get some Indian agate beads here. Got one on. Let me see, now we gotta find, I think that's the hole right there. Let's just see. Two ones. Let's see how far I want it to drop. Probably down a little bit more. Let's do this. Then we're gonna put a peach bead on. I don't know, let's go with a darker one down there. So we're gonna go with a dark one down there. I don't want the light to be on the light like that. So that's how that looks so far. Yeah, that's better. So about 2 more beads. Another agate bead. Let's grab a dark one. So got another agate bead here that's darker in color. You want to have a variety of these beads. Different variety of shades and color. Let's see if we can find where the hole is on this. There we go. So far this is what we have. Okay, now we're gonna roll it up. Let's just take a little bit off. Trim a little bit off the top. And we're going to put jump ring on it. Let's see here, that jump ring has to be in there. And make sure we close it up in there. Okay. So now we got that on there. Then I see we're gonna have to turn this pin around. Okay. So now we got that. So I want that hanging like that. Then we're going to take another one. Trying to think if I want all of them to drop, so then I think that would look nice. So it's one. I only have 4 of these. So we're going to have to figure out where we want them at. So some right there. Yeah, so they're going to have to hang right there. Just gonna take that and we're gonna straighten it up some. Okay. Take the teardrop bead. Put it in there. Take a lighter bead, take a lighter Indian agate, it's not going to be as long as the first one. So we got that on there. I don't think I want to go with bead right there right now. Put on the peach crystal. Put on the darker green Indian agate bead. Okay, there that go. So let's see. Let's just move some of this out the way. Okay. So there go that one. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. Let's do another one. Put on the Indian agate bead. Peach fuzz crystal. Dark green Indian agate. And close it up. Grab a jump ring before you close it all the way up. Okay, there go that side. Now for that side, I'm just gonna do about 2 at the most. Okay, now we're gonna put that over there. Got some head pins right here. And we're just gonna do beads on there. We're not gonna do any drops because I only got one drop left. So we're just gonna do beads dangling on the side over here. Probably about, let me see, I got 4. So about 3 over there. So here go the head pin, we got that. We're gonna do a crystal. Peach Fuzz crystal. Okay, that's that. Then we're gonna grab, let's see, another agate. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Put this crystal back on. Agate bead, and then agate. That's what we got. Let's see. Probably gonna put one more on there. One more Indian agate. I like working with gemstones. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Now we're gonna take some off the top there. Just trying to make sure I have a good view for you all. Look at this speed, just don't wanna. Okay, let's get a jump ring here and put it on there. It's a little bitty jump ring. Then we're gonna roll that down. Working with these little big jump rings and head pins could be a little bit challenging, but I'm up for the challenge. The only thing I'm doing is just trying to close it up. Okay, let's see how it's looking. I need it in there a little bit more. Okay, that one is over there. And once I get them all together, we'll connect them on there. I like that. Let's get another one. Straight head pin. Fine. Opening to the agates. Let me move some of my stuff out the way here. Okay, that's one. A crystal. That's two. Another Indian agate. If we can find the opening. That's three. One more. I don't care if they don't look the same. They aren't supposed to. Take some off the top. Tell you this hand positioning thing. Okay, let's get jump ring and put it on there. That's the thing, you have to roll it fast. Just want to bend it back a little bit. I think I bent it back too much because my jump ring came off. So we're just going to put it back on there. Let's see. Okay, that's on there. Now let's get to connecting the jump ring onto the components. And I got this component from Bargain Bead Box. Just have to find the opening now. Okay, I see it. You really need some little bitty skinny pliers. Need to know pliers when you're dealing with these little bitty jump pins. Okay. Now we're going to pick this up. Try to hook it on there. I think the problem is that these pliers are in the way. As soon as I get a hold of this, I can close it. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. We're gonna do this, people. We're gonna do this. But I think it'd be best if I put this on first. Jump ring on first. Yes, I could go with bigger jump rings, but I think it looked more aesthetically pleasing if I use the smaller ones. That way they're not so visible. It's just tedious to deal with them. And a pain in the butt sometimes to deal with them. And it definitely requires patience. Okay, we got it on. Fingers crossed. Got it on there. Let's see, that's one on there. Okay, let's get the second one on. Let's hope it be so kind to us. Be so kind. Be kind to me, jump ring. I may have to take you off like I did the other one. Don't misbehave. I think that's what I'm going to do, y'all. Just going to take it off. Because it'd probably be easier if I did it that way. Okay, where did it go? Patience is key here. Okay. Where'd that one go? That one already got a ring on it. That got a ring. Okay. Get it on there. And close it up. Okay, that's two. Let's move some of these beads out the way because I don't need them now. Okay. So see this. Two on there now. Let's get the center one on there. Okay. It's going to do the same thing. I'm going to put the jump ring on there. Get a firm grip on this component first. Then drop the beads on there. You want to make sure they're on there good. Okay. One more to go. Nope, 2 more to go. Yeah, that's pretty. Even though the third one, the one over here don't have one on there, but it's good. Okay, we got that one on there. Let's see where the opening is at. Now once we get this together, I'm going to pause the camera. And we're going to do some of the wiring of the beads together. But I wanted you all to see me do the focal in the center piece of this necklace. Okay, one more to go. Okay, we got that on there. Let's get the last bead component on there. Okay, got that all on there. So that's how the center focal piece look. That's pretty. It goes well with our beads. So now we're going to get to the string part, and let me do half and then we'll do half on camera. Okay, we're going to do one half of this necklace together, and the other half I'll do off camera. Okay, so this is what we have. So I'm using the beige or the taupe acrylic bead right there. And see, don't that look like that's glass? That's a good thing. See, this is the bead we're using. I'm going to string it on there. think I know just about how much I want to do this. Okay, so what you do is you just push down on that bead cap a little bit so it'll form to the bead. Okay, then put the other bead cap on. So we got a filigree bead cap. I'm going to put that on. Find the center hole. And put that on. And then just take it, press it out some. So there we go. The beginning of our necklace on some wire. Okay, now we're going to take some of these gold spacer beads. We're going to be using these as spacers between the beads. I don't know how many I'm going to need. Okay, so let's get some of this out of our way. I don't need that anymore. It's the last one I have right there. So use the gold spacer bead. Put it on there. Yes, I'm going to do some on this side too. I'm just trying to figure out how long I want this to be. Okay, I think I'm going to cut some of these off. Cut some of the matte beads off. Let's just pull them all off. Okay, let's get a green one on here. So this is the green matte agate bead, the fancy Jasper. So we're going to be working with fancy Jasper, agate, and Indian agate beads. Okay. Yep, that's going to look really nice. Really, really, really nice. I don't know. So now let's get a small one. And see how that looks. See if we're going to do small, big, big, small, big. Okay. Indian agate bead. Well, if I can just get it on there. Like it don't want to go on there, but I know it will. Just gotta study my hand. Okay. Get another matte green, another matte fancy Jasper. Okay. Put that on there. Then another gold spacer bead. Okay. Another Jasper bead. Another fancy Jasper bead. Push that down. Get an Indian agate bead. So you can interchange these type of beads as long as they look nice together. Then get another fancy Jasper. Put it next to that one. Let's see what we got so far. Look really nice together. And I wanted them beige ones down there. Now I could have put on another beige, and I'm thinking if I should have. But see, I got beige down here, so I don't think it's necessary. Okay, let's put on another gold spacer bead. Just trying to keep it all together, looking good here. Okay, another fancy Jasper. Fancy pants Jasper bead. Let's see, let's get some more Indian agate beads out here because they come in all kinds of different colors. I think they're all beautiful beads. And so is the fancy Jasper. Okay, let's see. I really wanted some nuggets up in there. But I'm really just liking that. So the nuggets may go somewhere else. Okay, let's get a gold spacer bead. Let's see, do I want it to cut off right there or one more layer? Let me hold it up to my neck for a minute. So I'm going to put a chain on it. Okay, we're going to go a little bit more. Just a little bit more on it. Make sure I have enough of both sides. I think I'm going to stop right there. So let's just Roll this all the way down because I don't like wasting wire. Okay, so about right there. Then we're going to just turn it around that way. Have to make sure my wire I'd rather do it with the nylon. Smooth that down. Okay, now we got that like that. So the wire is facing away from me. The loop is facing away from me. So that's where the chain is gonna go. So now we have to do some measuring over here. And I'm gonna have to cut off some of this. So what I'm doing, I'm just gonna overlap it. Let me move all this out the way. Got about that much off. Hopefully I gauged it just right. Okay, let's do this side. Put a gold spacer bead. Make sure we have that all the way pushed over. Then we're going to do a matte fancy Jasper bead. Drop that down. Okay, then we're going to do Indian agate bead. Let's see if I can find this hole here. Okay, now I'm going to do the rest off camera and I'll be back. Okay, we're going to finish off the necklace. And some jump rings. A little drop in the back of the neck. So I'm going to measure off at least 10 inches. I'm going to measure off 10 inches. Right there, I'm not going to cut it. I just want to take it apart like that. I'm going to set that chain aside. I'm going to put on a jump ring on one end. Let's put this one back on. Then put the jump ring on. Okay. Now that's one end, and then we're going to put the jump ring on this end because we're going to split it up. So I might as well just put it on the other end. Okay, now what we're going to do here, measure it. I just put it on there and I'll see where that ring is at. And we're going to take this ring off. We're going to take this ring off right here. Just going to set that to the side. Now we need 2 more rings. We're gonna, let's see, that's gonna have to be up some. Just roll it up a little bit. Okay. Hook that in there. Uh-oh. That's the wrong side. Put that chain on there. Make sure you got a good grip on this jump ring. Okay, that's one side. Nope, I don't like that color on there. Now we gotta put the other side on there. I gotta look through my jump rings here. Find the right size. Okay, put that on. Put the chain on. Close it. Okay. Now we just gotta put the toggle clasp on. I decide, let's finish this up because we got a little drop we're gonna put on the chain there. So this is gonna be our little drop on the back. Come on, thing, stay. Okay, where's my round nose pliers? Put the little jump ring on there. Where'd that jump ring go? That jump ring wanna come off. Come on, jump ring, I need for you to stay on there. For this pen to stop moving. Just when I think I'm about at the finish line here. I'm doing them, so I'm trying to get this jump ring to stay put while I turn the loop. And let's see how it looks. Oh. See, I had to turn that booger backwards. Now, let's get some closures on this. And I'm just going to finish it off with this. With a toggle closure. Okay, there go one end. Gotta take this off. Toggle on. Voila. Okay, I heard the click. Now let's see. I have a little bitty chain somewhere. So let's put the toggle on. No, I'll do with the extender later. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have beads from the Bargain Bead Box. We have beads from Beads and Stones. And it's a beautiful necklace. And some of my mess here. Clean up my tools. So here we have Indian agate beads right here. Indian agate beads. We have some olive vein greens, melon teardrop beads. We have some beads right here. We have a chandelier piece from Bargain Bead Box with a flower and the filigree. These Indian agates right here. We have a glass finish acrylic beads right here. That is just to break up some of this, and it really looks nice. Then we have some gold bead caps, some gold spacer beads. We have some fancy Jasper beads, matte finish fancy Jasper. We have some Indian agate beads. That's 4 millimeters. No, these are 6 millimeters. These are 8 millimeters. Some gold spacer beads in between each. We have a 24 karat gold plated curb chain. Just straightening it up. Straighten up. On a gold plated toggle clasp. And what I did is I just put it on some 24 gauge wire, bent it, strung these on, turned the loop down on it, connected some jump rings on the ends there, and hooked the chain. About an 18-inch necklace. You can extend it to whatever length you need for it to be. But it's a beautiful finished piece. This concludes our jewelry making video for today. And hopefully I'll see you again, and maybe I'll make a pair of earrings or a bracelet to go with either one of the necklaces. So don't forget, the Indian agate comes from Bead and Stones. The matte fancy Jasper comes from Bargain Bead Box. I don't know if they still have them or not in their sister store, but you can always go and look. These right here come from Bargain Bead Box, the chandelier piece. The melon beads come from Bargain Bead Box, from the Bead Box Bargain. I don't know if they still have those, because I've had them for a while. But you can always go and look to see if they have it. So I hope you enjoyed the video making for today. Have a beautiful day. Go out and be blessed and be a blessing to someone else. Thank you. And you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.